Hello, this is Jess. This is December 14th, 2017, a Thursday, chat session number 44. We're going to get right on to the tidbits of history. 1911, the Norwegian Roald Amundsen becomes the first explorer to reach the South Pole, beating his British rival Robert Falcon Scott. I mean, this guy, Amundsen, he was an explorer for real. He did all kinds of exploration in the Antarctic, South Pole, North Pole. I mean, Antarctica, and he set flight records over places. You know, this back in that time they were just coming up with the plane and stuff, and he was like one of the first explorers to fly over the North Pole or something. And that other dude, Beard or whatever, he was supposed to have done it, but in his journals it showed that he stopped 150 miles short, and so it actually made Amundsen the first person to do it. But anyway, he was a wild time explorer. He died trying to save a fellow explorer that had an accident in the water or something. I guess he didn't say how he died, but apparently he drowned, or somehow he died trying to help another person in some kind of disaster that was going on. So anyway, okay, that's 1911. Now we're going to do 1909. Workers placed the last of the 3.2 million 10-pound bricks that paved the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Speedway, Indiana, which was, it says in what I was reading, it's Indianapolis surrounds Speedway, Indiana. So anyway, it was in 1909 when this happened, and prior to that, I believe his name was Fisher. He wanted to make a track where people could come out there and test their cars out and stuff, and it turned into a place where, you know, people could drive fast, and it had bank turns and all that stuff. And he first used gravel and mixture of tar and some other stuff, you know, and spread it all out there, and it wasn't safe. And the first race they ran on there, you know, all the tires got popped or whatever on all the vehicles. The road was just too rough for them or something, and they kept trying to fix it to smooth it down. And over a certain amount of years, they had a bunch of crashes from tires blowing out and different things, you know, tar and stuff popping up out of the wheels and hitting people in the face and making them wreck. And you know, one of the cars flew off in the stands and killed people, so there was a big protest. And that's when he decided to put the bricks down, because in all the studies at that time, it was the best material for the tires to stay on and be safer and all that stuff. And it was the road on this in this particular speedway for a long time were brick, and now it's mostly asphalt, but or it is all asphalt. But there's an area at the start, you know, / finish line at this particular speedway, and it's kissing the bricks after a successful race remains a tradition among Indy drivers. So it's like something that's there and it's part of history, so they left some of the bricks out. So anyway, that's the tidbits in history today. 1909 and 1911. Alright. Well, we had football week 15 kickoff, and excited about the matchups this weekend. It's going to be great. I'm not going to talk about it a lot. I did make a week 15 NFL pick. You can check that out. It's out there somewhere floating around. I do have this is a YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it. All you do is punch my name in. You'll see my face on a picture, and click on it. It'll take you there, and then there should hopefully you'll see a subscribe button, and you can subscribe if you find this at all interesting or not, or you just want to subscribe because you think it'd be a good thing to do, whatever the case may be. And if you do that, that just shows me that some people are seeing what I'm doing, at least what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's okay if they're not, but I have increased my subscriber base since I started doing these. I have almost 100 videos that I've made so far, and 43 up to this point are just chat sessions. And then I have the NFL picks, and then I have a lot of just off the wall little tidbit videos that I somehow are on my phone, and I save them off and put them out there just for people if they want to see it, pertaining to different stuff. But anyway, okay, it is Thursday night. It's late. Just been doing other stuff. Me and Anita watched it's only an hour long, but it was the Bill Murray Christmas special that he made in 2015. Miley Cyrus and George Clooney and some other actors of the day were on there. It was different. It was something that, they said it was done in reference to the Dean Martin Christmas specials they used to have years back. You should look up some of those. They're pretty cool. Dean Martin was a musical kind of guy, and it was pretty good. I remember seeing some of those. Alright, well, like I said, it's late. I've been told I'm not going to be needing to do any more medical procedures concerning this incision on my leg, where they removed all the tissue. They were worried about it, and also removed some lymph nodes, different things to do biopsies. And it looks like, as far as I can tell and what they can tell, everything came back clear. So that's good by me, and happy about it. Not gonna. Just the idea of the whole procedure stuff. I'm just nothing ever hurt me really. They didn't know nothing. I just freak out. And I wish and I'm working on it. I got better this last time around. I didn't freak out when they had to poke me and stuff, but I just have a thing with needles. I'm not, for some reason, able to just sit there and then poke me, and it's very just a wild time for me. My whole body goes into movement, and it's just so I apologize to all the nurses or physicians or all the people that give the IVs and different things that they had to do with me. I apologize. I mean, I think they had to poke me like 8 times before I went in for my knee surgery, and they were giving me these little shots, pre-shots of Deadner before they put it in, but they just said they couldn't find nothing, and boy, I was just having a great old time. But I really think it was like 3. The lady said she only was allowed 3, and then she had to get somebody else because she didn't want to ruin the chances of success or whatever. So then this other dude came and he shot me in the other arm with a little pre-shot of Deadner, and then they were just poking me a lot of stuff. So it was pretty crazy for me. But I'm glad it's over with, and if I guess hindsight is 20/20, but what they said I had was pretty serious. So if you see something that's not right on your body, go to the doctor and let them check it out. I mean, it's better to get it when when it's best to be got instead of waiting until later on when, you know, other things can happen and it gets ugly. So I'm just glad I'm done with my medical procedures for this incident in my life, and I'm ready to get back to work as soon as I'm able to bend my leg properly and do all that stuff and stand for a long time. Hopefully, being Thursday, maybe Monday. Maybe I can get back to work Monday. Sure would be nice. All right, well, we're going to go. I know I just rambled on probably about nothing. Sometimes it's like that. This is chat session number 44. All right, we're ready for the closing. Let's see how we do. Let's just think about it for a minute, and let's be truthful, be happy, and let's look out for each other. All kinds of bad things, you know, you read about the news. Let's go out and try to change that pattern and get some good stuff in the news. Anything's possible if enough people decide they're going to make the change. Alright, have a nice evening. It's probably 5 minutes till 12, so I'm barely getting this in on time tonight, so good night.